I almost forgot to record because I am in such a rush. Anyway, don't laugh at my hair. Y'all, it has been a hectic weekend, and let me just be honest, okay? So today is final day. Bye-bye, nursing school. Y'all, when I say, I mean, I'm going to cry a little later, but listen, here's the deal. So here's the day. So what we're planning on doing, let me make sure we're clear. What we're planning on doing is taking this final exam. We're planning on acing this thing, y'all. And here's the thing. I've done as much studying as I can. It is about 8:32. My car is being defrosted because I was up studying, didn't think about this car until I was about to get into it. That's fine. We have plenty of time. The exam starts at 9 a.m. and it lasts till about noon, depending on how long it takes you. So, okay, we're at the final of the last semester. This means everything to me. And so I wanted to document this whole week because there's a lot of like snippets and things I plan on doing this week that I originally only want to put in this vlog because those that are subscribed, family, whoever, I just want to show you a part of, my excitement, number one. And then I want to vlog for myself. I want to look back and be like, Whitney, you did that. And number one, it was through by the grace of God, because when I went through LPN school, y'all, it was traumatic. Like, I was thinking, who am I? Why am I trying to be a nurse? I should just go back to cashiering at Walmart. It was very difficult. Like, nursing school is challenging, right? And so a lot of the things that I was dealing with in LPN school was very challenging. And it was more intellectual than it was physical, financial, any of that, because I did have loans, I had scholarships, and so I wasn't really necessarily concerned about financial. I was really more concerned about, like, what is this that I'm trying to learn? Like, not really good at science, not really good at chemistry, darn good at math, and so I excelled in math and as far as math problems, and I still do, but this year around, let's just say RN school. RN school was more of, okay, not intellectually difficult, but financial for sure, because I was paying out of pocket at least $500 a month. And then on top of that, getting books, getting anything that I needed for school, food, you name it. And so I still had to keep a job. So financial, number one. Number two, it was more of a trying to keep things stable throughout the year because Mama's working. Mama's still working. And then Mama's going to school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so there was that obstacle of trying to balance, stay stable, balancing my life and then those around me, because let's be honest, I do a lot for my family. And I mean, this year I had to cut back a lot because I was in nursing school. And so there was 3 days at least out of the week where I knew I was not going to be able to do anything for my family. So I was trying to stay stable at least through the weekends, at least through my days off if I had any. And so there was plenty of times where I was up 24 hours, you name it. It was very difficult. And so let me turn these windshield wipers on because we got to get going. And so here's the thing, y'all. Even though it was difficult and it was complicated and there were so many obstacles, y'all, God did it. And so coming around September, October, y'all know I had A and B's in class. I was part of the Honor Roll Society. Very happy, very, very happy, right? And we had seven exams this whole semester. And so hair's falling out, never getting any sleep, studying all the time. If I'd had extra time, that extra time was spent studying. And so I was very meticulous about my timing. And so the thing with today is it all boils down to what I know, and sufficiently, this doesn't really, make or break me. I have a darn good average, and we'll show that later on whenever we get our results back. But here's the thing. regardless of what I make on today, and I know I'll make a good grade. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with, a good grade. I'm really striving for an A, but I doubt I can do it with this final. I'm close to it, but, I just don't really think I'll make an A as far as like average-wise in med-surg. But I was striving all semester. When I say I was striving all semester to get an A, because, a lot of people look at it as in difficulty. I look at it as knowledge. And I'm like, what is it that I know? I at least want to come out with the A because I want to know that I know that I know, right? So I wasn't looking at difficulty factors. So I was looking at how can I help my patient. I am now officially an ICU nurse, but I wanted at the beginning of this to be, a good nurse. And so I have proven that to myself. I didn't have to prove that to anybody else, but God has given me the opportunity to become something that I wanted to be, and to me, that is great. And that, in my aspect, people may look at it as in, you're doing too much or whatever, but sis, let it be your grandma, let it be your grandpa, let it be your daughter, let it be your son, and you see me, you will know that I'm doing everything possible I can do, help in any way with the doctor, whatever it is that I can do, because I am proficient in my knowledge. And when I say my skills are top-notch, my skills are top-notch. Top-notch. And if I don't know something, I'm not doing it. And here's the thing about me, like, the reason why I'm taking this time right now to say this, because it's going to go fast-paced, and you're going to be seeing sis do all kinds of things this week. But just to bring it down to just who I am as a person, y'all, this is not just a flex. This is who I am. This is who God has called me to be. And the more I am stagnant, as far as like, oh, I don't know how to do that, the more I learn. Because if I sit down and learn something and then I watch someone do it, I'm there. You ain't got to tell me twice. That's how I was when I was younger. People were out there, if the kids were out there getting whoopings, and I saw my brother and sisters getting whoopings, you weren't going to see me do that. You weren't going to see me do it. And so here we are. My car has finally defrosted. It is 8:38, so I'm going to get on the road. But here's the thing, guys. I'll get back with you after the final, let you know how I felt about it, and, just congratulate myself. And then me and my homegirl, Carrie, are going to get our nails done, our toes done. I'm really just going to get these taken off because I have some press-ons that I really want to wear. Got from Shein. I'm excited, y'all. And because where we go, they don't really put a lot of rhinestones and stuff. And I've been popping these almost, like all semester. And so I really want to go all out, and I want rhinestones for the graduation. So, okay. Here we go. Back. Okay, so I'm sitting down in the parking lot, and I'm like, there's so much I want to do with my life right now that this nursing school thing is over with. Y'all, when I say, okay, let's just say, it wasn't easy, it wasn't hard, but here's the thing, everything that I studied, it was on there, so kudos to my brain for just thinking, okay, this is going to be on the test, because it was. There was a few things I studied that was not on there, and that's fine. At least I know the information. There may be like 10 I was kind of about, and so it was about a 2-hour and 30-minute test. Right now it's 10:36, and we started right at 9. And so about an hour and 30 minutes. I took my time. I reread the question. There was 2 that maybe I just re-clicked off, and I kind of second-guessed myself, and then I went through this whole spiel of, okay, why am I changing my answers? Let me make sure before, because usually if, I'm changing answers, thank God it was only like 2 on the whole entire 100-piece question. But here's the thing, I was just like, okay, why am I changing my answer? And then 2, if it doesn't make sense, why did I choose it? And so that was my reasoning. And, again, it's 1 point, but to me, like, that 1 point matters. It matters so much. So, y'all, I get in there and my heart is pounding because, number one, this is our last exam. This is it. There's no more exams. There's no more studying. There's not a zip. Nothing. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go party until we find out what we made, we are not going to stress about it. It's over. It's done. Can't go back. So here it is. Good luck. Got my tickets. I need a little bit more, but we'll see how it goes. So what we're about to do, we're waiting still on results. So I'm about to go run some errands and get my nails done later. Listen, so y'all, I passed, and I knew I was going to pass, and it wasn't really necessarily about passing. It was really just getting it over with, the stress, and just knowing that now I can move on to the next level, which is taking the NCLEX. But listen, sis is like less than a month away from being an RNA, less than a month away from being an ICU nurse, and when I say so we just got out of the nail shop, and there it is over there, Angel Nails. Y'all know I love them. And so when I say I'm just elated, I'm so done. You see I'm tired. You see I look tired. Like I look a hot mess, and it just is what it is. So what I plan on doing today is just finishing up some little errands and going home, washing my hair, and then I'm gonna do a new hairstyle, because this is not it. This is not what it's doing. It's not giving this. And so we'll see that a little later. I'll just update you. But y'all, we're finished. Bye nursing school. I'm done a whole year of my life. That was part of my life. That was just, listen. Took forever. It took forever, y'all. And I'm just like, I wanted to be done so bad. Like, I was so sick of it. And I'm like now moving to the point where I'm like, let's get this NCLEX done. So this weekend, it's going to be a relaxing weekend. We're going to relax. We're not going to worry about anything. We have done the mostest this year. So really, just a week from not studying just means so much to me, because we're not there we're at the end, but we're not like at the finish line. And so we probably got like a quarter of a tank, like a quarter left to go. And I don't even mean like a lap. I mean like a quarter of a quarter. And so for me, what this looks like is really just doing the NCLEX, starting ICU orientation, trying to get that figured out, because I'm not really sure when I can take the NCLEX, but I plan on trying to take it as soon as possible. And so whatever that needs to look like, it will get done. It will get done. And so after this week, I plan on studying every day, 4 hours a day at least, and then we will go from there. So let's have some fun. Catch your girl fast. Y'all, thank Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get the child up so she can get ready for school. So, anyway, so let me just tell you about my hair journey for just a second, because y'all know I washed it. I showed you me having it in braids. And y'all forgive this eyelash. And so I want to say from like 4 or 5 p.m. yesterday until like 11 o'clock at night. I was dealing with my hair. So I did the little hairstyle, and I'll show you up there in a little bit. I did the little hairstyle, and it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. So I took it all down last night, and it took me until 11 p.m. It's supposed to be like a 1 hour hairstyle. It's supposed to be gorgeous, right? And it was a no for me. One, it was so heavy, y'all. It was so heavy. Like, my head was hurting. My head still hurts. But that's the thing, like, we're okay. Some things I can try and be okay, and then some things I am like, I'm okay. It's not for me. I'm not saying it's for everybody else, but it's not for me. Today we're going to do our nails. We got our toesies done, but I've got some press-ons that I really like, that goes with my dress, that I really am super, super excited about, goes with my purse, and so for the graduation. So that's what we're doing today. We may do a little more shopping. I've got to figure out my hair now. Like, it's going to be a wonder. So y'all, just pray my strength in the Lord. Pray my strength in the Lord. Right now I'm making coffee, and it just is what it is. But I had a crazy day. I was crying. It was a horrific mess. I mean, you know, friends just going through stuff. Life was still lifing yesterday, even though we have accomplished a big milestone. And, you know, one thing that I am so grateful for is that I pray, I seek the Lord, and any obstacle that may come my way, I just rise above it, because what else can you do? Sit down with it, be traumatized, you know, be upset. And I just, you know, went to bed late, but that was the thing. It didn't bother me none to take that hair down, because I was not gonna have my head hurting. Oh, I'm so used to wigs and stuff. It's like I can't. Even braids, like, it takes me once a year, because it gets me once a year, because I love braids, but I don't like the heaviness anymore. Like, look how thick my hair is, y'all, and then to get it into strands and stuff, and then to get stuff on it, it's just too thick. It's too thick for all of that. And so what we're gonna do today is figure out what we're gonna do for our hair. We may go shopping after Marla gets out of school to get some stuff for the party, and then we're just gonna relax. Listen, sis, you did all of this to relax. Like, you worked hard, you pushed it, and you pushed it some more. There's nothing to do today but frolic around and be you. So I'm gonna wake Marley up. I'm gonna pray a little bit, and then we're gonna get this day started. See you soon. Hey guys, so it's about 8 in the morning. Dropped the kid off to school, and you know, it's really mellow around here. There's no studying going on. There's no hectic studying. And so what I plan on doing, oh yeah, I had gotten this from my friend, and she gave me this for, I don't know how much it cost or anything, but yeah, it's not on here, but it's got critical care notes, and it's supposed to help me critically think and that kind of stuff for ICU. Amazing. She's so sweet. Shout out to her. I appreciate you. I really do. It's got all kinds of tabs and everything. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got multiple tabs under those tabs. And so little clinical book that I'll be using for ICU. So I'm excited. Thank you, girl. And so, y'all, this has since, I want to say, because, you know, this is what, you know, all the faith and everything that God has spoken to me. The Lord your God is with you. He will take great delight in you. Zephaniah 3:17. And there's that, you know, God had placed in my heart, my spirit, while I was going through this journey. But y'all, when I say, I'm fat, I'm out of breath, but I can breathe spiritually now. I can breathe in a physical sense. because no longer do I have to get up at 5:30, and I get up at 5:30 anyway, to get Marley ready for school, but no longer do I have to get up and figure out, okay, when am I going to be able to study? When am I going to be able to eat? There was days I only ate one time a day. Like, I really neglected myself, and was trying to balance everything. And so there was times where I did look a hot mess. There was times where it was like, I'm going home just to go back out to go to work, and it was like days upon days of no sleep. I would have raging headaches. My hormones and stuff was just out of whack. It just seemed as though, I wasn't able to just really take care of myself. And so I would encourage you to take care of yourself in those times and those struggles in nursing school, because, you only have one life, and who knows when your end date is. And it's not a discouragement, it's an encouragement to say, instead of worrying about the end goal, worry about the journey. Love what you do right now. Instead of striving so hard, I'm just moving these pillows. Instead of striving so hard to get to the end, enjoy the middle, enjoy the present, because who knows how long the future will be there. And as many times as we can make plans, as many times as we can, say we're going to do this, say we're going to do that. It is amazing to have goals. There's nothing wrong with goals, because goals continue your hope. And without hope, we are nothing. Without faith, we are nothing. But I thank God, because when I had gotten saved, I knew I had a purpose in life, but at that point in time, I didn't know what it was. Just living day to day. When you're unsaved, you kind of live like YOLO almost. And God doesn't want us to be like that. He wants us to be, fully aware of why we're here and what it is we're supposed to be doing. And so I'm just here to encourage you that, when I got saved, I wanted to be a healer, and I didn't really realize what that entailed. But God had opened door after door after door. And, you can encourage someone till you're blue in the face, but at the end of the day, you want to have the knowledge and the wisdom to be able to break it down to them. And it's their choice. It's their choice. Everybody has a choice in life, and they can either choose to serve God or serve themselves, right? And so this was not a selfish deed. This was for my family. This was for, my purpose in life. This was only accomplished through by the Spirit, by the Holy Spirit, because there's times where I broke down. There was times where it was just hard to keep going. And even at the beginning, when I lost my brother in February, that was hard. I was right dead in the middle of, going to a school week, and had to go back to school because, missing a day is like missing, 2 weeks of school. And just still having to put a smile on my face, still having to, be grateful for the opportunity. And yet all these tragedies were hitting, and it was like, Lord, give me the strength. And he got me through that. And so I don't speak lightly about my family. When I say I do for my family, I don't speak lightly about that. I've gone through a lot of struggles and a lot of trials and tribulations just to get to where I am, and to be able to be at the end of it and celebrate, y'all have no idea. Because there's been plenty of, lack in this home, but God still provided what we needed. And I thank him. I thank you, Jesus. I thank him. And I give him all the glory. And that's the thing. When you have a purpose in life, it is for you. It is for you. And you don't get to worry about what nobody says. You don't get to worry about how nobody feels. The drama was there, especially this last semester. It was very dramatic. Very dramatic. And I mean, I had already been through a lot. And I'm sorry I look a hot mess, but it just is what it is. And to be able to express that in a way where I'm done now. I got through the troubled waters. I am still willing to give, still willing to serve, still willing to be who God has called me to be as an evangelist and as someone that really loves God's people, and show that on a daily basis, not just at the job, not just at home, but everywhere I go. I try to be the light because, that's what God calls us to do. But at the same time, your world can be dim while you're trying to shine this light, and it can be hard sometimes, and people don't really know what all you're going through, and they may judge you based off of one moment, and they have no idea what you're going through. And I dealt with a lot in nursing school, where I had to say no to a lot of things because, I had other obligations and responsibilities, and I was just so tied down, y'all. I was just so tied down, and I am still grateful, to the point where even though it seemed as though I wasn't there for my friends, I wasn't able to pick up the phone all the time, I wasn't able to go to, events and stuff like that, I wasn't able to give as much as I wanted to give because, I barely had anything to begin with, but still God made a way. Jesus made a way. And it's amazing what he has done in my life that I can be able to express it to you and let him do it for you. Because not necessarily about the RN school. He did so much. He's done so much. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg for what he has done for me just in this year. And to be able to still smile. I may not have all the teeth in my mouth, but there's joy in my heart. Y'all, I don't care about the outer appearance. It's really the heart that God looks at. And I pray that, one day you will see that in me. If you can't find it nowhere else, I pray you see it in me. You can't take the peace that God has given to me away because you didn't give it to me. But at the same time, things still hurt me. I still get hurt, but I pray about it. I don't, seek revenge. I'm not envious. I'm not jealous of anybody. Everybody is called to different things, and that's the thing. One thing that I've learned about my purpose is that a lot of times what I wish people would do, God's calling me to do. And so sometimes when you look at other people and be like, they should be doing this, they should be doing that, it's really for you to do. God's really calling you to do that. And he will show you how it'll get done, but you never neglect God, even when you get high, no matter how low you get. Never neglect God. Never neglect the hand that feeds you. And I realize all my source, all my power, all my strength, it comes from the Lord. And if I can encourage you in just that right there, I pray it encourages you. And I just thank God, y'all. It's going to be a busy week. I'm trying not to be too stressed about it. I've got a lot of free time now. And so I just pray that y'all just understand your relationship with God and how close it really needs to be in order to make it to the end. Because at the end of the day, yeah, having money is fine. Having the big dream house, the big dream car, all that's fine, but if it takes you away from God, you don't need it. You don't need it. There's nothing in this world that is worth your soul's salvation. Nothing. There's no boyfriend, there's no husband, there's no girlfriend, there's no wife, there's no home, there's no job, there's no money in this world that could take your soul. You would literally have to give it away. And who would do that? Knowing the cost. Hey guys, knowing that. So we are about to go to pick up some stuff, get some hair, see if I can find something that looks a little bit better. Y'all know I like the blonde. Y'all know I like the blonde. So now is go grab our pickup groceries and y'all. So by the grace of God, we did not have enough tickets, and so I had to email the school because Sis has a big family, and just requested a few more tickets. It wasn't a lot, it was just 4. But I got the email this morning that I could go pick them up. So I'm going to go pick up my extra tickets. Glory be to the Lamb, because it was a fight. Y'all, it is already hard enough, with having 4 or 5 people just, an immediate family. But then you got everybody else that wants to come. And I want you to come. I want you to be there because this is exciting for me. I don't want it to be like, oh, you're not invited. Sorry. It's not like that with me. I want everybody to come. I want everybody to enjoy and celebrate. But the thing is, it's so limited at our school. It's not like I said, it's not just nursing graduation. This is like associate's degree graduation. So you got everybody and their mama that's graduating from college this December. And so it was just hard to get tickets. And so even when I went up to pick up my tickets that I did, get granted at first, there were people that couldn't even get into the graduation. They thought they had, done everything they were supposed to do. And then come to find out, those people were not on the list. And so how devastating is that to go through all of this, the excitement and, I'm about to graduate and then you can't even walk because we had to apply to actually walk. Some people don't want to do the full blown out graduation walk and stuff. And so it was sad to see. So I hated to be like, oh, I need more tickets. When, someone standing next to me is like, we aren't going to be able to let you into the graduation. Now, they did say to email such and such and such and such. And so they told me the same thing and I emailed them. And so we were able to get those extra tickets. So I'm praying that they are able to make it to this graduation because it was people in my class, people that are graduating the nursing program. And, it's like a stomp on your big toe when they say, oh, I'm sorry, you're not on the list to graduate or not on the list to walk during graduation. And that was, I'm back. And so it's terrible lighting because of how the camera has to face up instead of down. So it's what it is. Okay, so what we're planning on doing is showing the wig. I'm just gonna just kind of see what I can do, play with it a little bit, see if I need to do anything with it. But as of right now, I just have all this hair. So what we're gonna do is, Marla, stop sliding stuff in here. Lord, so what we're gonna do is first put this back into a ponytail. So this is normally what I do when I'm getting ready to go. And you're like wondering, how do you fit all this hair under here? Because it is thick. It's ridiculous thick. And so that's what I do. Because I don't feel like fooling with it. And it's clean, it's washed. It's just been braided and then taken down, and then now we're here. And so the wig that I have, usually when I get a wig, they have names, but this one doesn't have a name. So I'll just show you the box. So this is the one that I had gotten from the hair store. Reasonable price, $50. I was going to take you guys along, but again, like I said, I forgot. And so feels 100% human hair moisture, all that good stuff. I'm hoping, I always have to wipe my camera, y'all, because when I, anyway, HD 210, when I talk on the phone, my makeup gets on there. So then we put on a wig cap. This one's new. It's not the old one I'm used to wearing. That's usually stretched out. But that's okay. I feel like I've done a million videos today, y'all, and I may just cut some of that stuff out. We'll see. But I did want to show you kind of what the wig looked like. See what we're working with, because it was a no for me for the other hairstyle, because I mean, it took me hours to do and I still didn't like it. And I'm like, it'd be different if I was just gonna wear it to work or something, but for graduation, I just wanted to make sure I looked top notch in every picture and that I could sling it whenever I got ready. And so there's that. And so I really need to, I think that'll be fine for now. Like it's a little tight, but it's fine. I can stretch it out a little later. I really just want to see what the hair looks like. So here she is. She is number 2. Number 2 is basically like the color. If you don't know anything about wigs. And so she's really long. I'm not even sure how long she is. We'll read the box here in a minute. But what I usually do when I have, because see, she's a lace. I've already cut her, but I have not colored her. And so usually what I do, what every woman probably does when they get a lace wig, is just color the lace so it doesn't look pale. Because you can definitely see it in the sun. And so I just use my foundation and I just use my foundation color, and then I just blot it around the, sorry, I thought I was just showing it, but that any of the lace, I just try to put the color in, and I'm sure you guys already know this, probably preaching to the choir, but if you did not know, that's how they have it, make it look so real, is because they go in on the lace and use their foundation color and get it to look as close to their skin tone as possible. Okay, and so real simple, real easy. So that's what we're going to do. It's already cut. I have not put it on. I just decided that, hey, maybe you guys want to see me do the process, because usually I like to finish doing everything before I put it on, because I've gotten like a million wigs, so I pretty much know the process. I know what I like, and so I'd rather just cut it, get it, you know, the way I like it, and then put it on.
So then you just put that
and move
on the back.
And she's a side part. And so, because my hair is so poofy in the back, it's kind of making it harder to pull. But anyway, so here she is. She's really pretty. She's beautiful. If I wanted to switch sides, I would. I kind of like my part on the other side. And so the reason why it's always looking so poofy in the back is because of my ponytail. You know, people always make that comment like, why is it so puffed up in the back? Because I have hair, sis. I just don't want to do it. And so I could make a few flyaways, but I'm not going to do that right now. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Little thin. We can poof her out a little bit, but she's not coming all the way down. There you go. Just pull it down. And sometimes I have to make sure it's, there we go. And you see what I mean when it comes to the color. Makes it look so natural rather than that pale look. And so, let's see how far down she goes. So really nice flowy. I'm sorry, I'm not really good with the camera. But anyway. And so I like it. I like it. I'll have to play with her and see if I want to cut layers. But I really do like the length. It's simply, you know, just for my graduation. My hat will be, you know, on for majority of the day. And so this is what she's giving. Again, I don't know what her name is. Again, I don't know what her name is. But, and I can bring that part over a little bit more. You have to be so far over to the side, but I may just change it out. Let's see. Hold on. Let me change out the side. Okay, so now she's on the opposite side. I don't know why it always looks better on this side, like with the part going this way instead of the other way. I don't know why, but she looks fuller. She looks like this is a graduation hairstyle. So we may do a couple of baby hairs. We may, and see how it goes. But like I said, I don't like to put nothing on them if I don't have to, so they last longer. But this is her. She's giving, and I thank God, because I was about to give up. I was about to wear something old. So, babe. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if you like my hair. Let me see if you like it. Let's see. You like it?
Yeah.
You like it? It's long.
Hey guys.
So I was gonna get your reaction. I like it. I like it. Way better than that other hairstyle, y'all. If y'all could have seen it.
Yeah, I'm like.
He just said, yeah. It really was. There you have it, graduation hair. We may do a little bit with it, but other than that, I like it. I like the part on this side. Tell me what you think. I think this is a winner. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it. Left side, right side, whatever. And I just like this side better. But anyway, good morning, y'all. It is currently Wednesday, the 13th, and it's ticket day. And so if you got these tickets, the golden tickets that everybody and their mama's been fighting for, congratulations, you've won. And so right now we're getting ready. What is it, Marlon? What time is it? 6:08. Okay, well, we get up around 5:30 over here. So it's 6:08. Took off them raggedy eyelashes. Y'all saw them. Didn't even say nothing, but y'all saw them anyway. And so I took a picture. I'll probably post it up here of the announcement of passing out the tickets today. Y'all, it's my graduation. And if I don't go hard, I go hard for everybody. But if I don't go hard for myself, there's a problem. So babe is probably still asleep. I shouldn't even be this loud. I really should. It's 5:30. I'm not really doing anything with myself because we ain't doing nothing. We're not doing nothing. We're picking up the groceries for the party today. And then, oh yeah, we have graduation practice, so y'all get to see a little bit of that. And then we'll just go from there. Honestly, y'all, it's one day till graduation. Oh my goodness. So let's get this day started. So what we will do today, though, is I plan on putting up some of the decorations. And the reason I say some, because they're balloons. Some of them are balloons, and I want it to be like fresh balloons for the day of. So what we'll do is put up the background. I'll show y'all a little bit of that, of the background, and then when we finish the background, we're gonna tomorrow morning do the charcuterie boards, do the balloons, because I think there's over 100 balloons, and it's like different sizes, so it kind of looks like those balloons that, I don't even know what they call them, but yeah, like a bouquet, like a balloon bouquet. And so what it is supposed to be a photo booth. And so I have a big old post. You'll see it. I have a big old poster of myself from graduation, not from graduation, from the pictures, graduation pictures. Got that sit in. It's here. It's been here for a couple of weeks because I always stay on time to keep from getting behind. But the whole point of that was, I didn't want to get a whole bunch of little graduation pictures. I just went ahead and got one big one, and then just put the little ones, in my photos in my phone. And they cost a lot. But here's the thing, though, like, This is once in a lifetime. So that's done, did it, and it's gone. And that's all we've been waiting on, y'all. And so now I'm trying to wipe the sleep out of my eyes, y'all. So now what we're doing is getting ready for the day. So we're gonna drive Marley to school, and you have to fix that hair though. It's a no for me. Okay. And so I just put on my Dallas Cowboy hat because, y'all, my hair still looks the same. It is what it is. I know I'm not bald headed. I'm just cold. And so it is what it is. All right, guys, we'll see you later. We'll see you a little razzle dazzle later. In the dollar store. And there's a few things that I forgot. So let's get it. Why is the dollar store always like this? Ain't never stopped. It's in here. So, because the boxes are pink, I really want something to offset the pink. And I'm not going in here for that, but I just wanted to see what they had. Let's go with 220 sheets. Let's see. Usually they have the color ones. Let's see. These. Better than little small ones. Those are a little too small. So we'll get a couple of these. Let's get 4. We have other cups, and so we're not really concerned about that. I want this because we will have a vegetable tray. So, I like that. Let's see. And I forgot napkins. So let's see if we can find something that matches. I just really wanted to match the theme. They never have gold, so we'll see. Always love their Christmas stuff. Isn't that cute? We'll be back. We already got Valentine's out. So, shut up. It's a yes for me. It's a yes. Glitter. So what I originally came here for was some peanuts, because they usually have a big bowl of peanuts, and I wanted that for my charcuterie board. It's one of the things that I forgot. And so they have the imperial nuts, they've got the pistachios, the cashews, and so they've got honey roasted. What else do they have? Have And I've got the chips. We're gonna do really all I came for was grapes, but decided to get a little bit of something that I was thinking of at the house to kind of spruce it up on the decorations. What I'm digging into. It's hard to hold everything. That should be fine. Let's see. I've ordered a pack of fruit. So, y'all, these prices ain't no joke. I wish they were $2.28, but it's per pound. So, okay, guys. I really like the dark. I think we're done. I think we're done getting everything. I was doing the online order, and I did not think about the grapes, the peanuts, but I believe I saved, money either way. So, right now, what we plan on doing is just going home, and it's about 9:30, and so in about 30 minutes, I gotta go pick up my online order. So I'll just drop this stuff off at the house, put it in the refrigerator. We got champagne glasses. No, we're not drinking champagne. We're doing Welch's. And so what I plan on doing is just, us and the Welch's and going on. And so we'll do Welch's. We have charcuterie. We have cake, cupcakes. And a little bit of snacks here and there. It's not, I wish it could fill you up. If I would have planned it a little bit better, I could have been able to. Okay, so the order's ready. You just emailed me. I wish I could have done a lot better with the food, but here's the thing. I was so, tied up with the charcuterie stuff, and that stuff gets expensive, y'all. And so, I just really wanted it to be fancy, nice, and not just, like a Super Bowl party, like I do with birthdays. I always do the big, almost like catering gigs for the birthday parties for the kids. And so for me, I really wanted this to be elegant, nice. We're going to be coming from graduation, so we're all going to be dressed nice. And we don't want to be, even though I am going to have beanie weenies and meatballs and stuff and barbecue sauce, it ain't, fried wings, which I wish I could have. I wish I could have thought about all that stuff. But let's be honest, this graduation cost a lot. And I put a lot of thought into it. And it's for me. It's not, if you're hungry, go buy McDonald's. That's all I'm saying. And so, it's like snack food. It's snack food, let's be honest. But even that stuff gets expensive. So anyway, I got a call. I'll see what happens. See you in a bit. We're making it here. Well, we made it here. I'm so stressed out, and it's ridiculous, and it shouldn't be like this. But I always get like this whenever I am trying to be perfect at everything. And I get like this because I just want everybody to have a good time. I want it to be perfect. But we all know that, that we may strive, and that's, what we do. It just is what it is. So we're waiting for the pickup from Walmart. This is my second pickup for the week. We had ordered groceries for the house, and now it is game day. You see my game day here? It's game day. So honestly, I am so excited. I am. I look a hot mess today, but wait for tomorrow. I need to groom myself. I need to do a lot of stuff. And y'all, I get up early. There is no sense in, putting on makeup and stuff if I'm just going to be at the house doing little tidbit stuff. But that's the thing. It's just, meticulous stuff. I don't feel like going in this store. I knew I wouldn't feel like going in this store because I'm trying to relax. After a gruesome year of just studying and trying to keep everything together, I have learned a lot as far as like trying to group things together, minimize my time as far as in certain areas of my life. But then, I do a lot of this myself because I realize how a perfectionist I am, and then also it's just what I want to do because it makes me happy. It's not necessarily up to anyone else but me. I don't want anyone to make me happy. God has given me enough, and so I just do what I can and do what I can afford to do. And so I don't cry about it. I don't whine. I just get it done. And so we're just waiting. I'm so excited. This is probably one of my longest videos that I've ever made, simply because there's so much jam-packed into it. But honestly, if you made it this far, please subscribe. Please. At this point. Along my journey, I didn't really care about, the likes, the subscriptions, but it's really come down to being a light, being a mentor. And a lot of these things that I'm showing you, the transparency and stuff, I'm just a normal old country girl, grew up, in a country little town, and I loved it. And
okay, do what you... we'll go ahead.
Oh, Miss Keisner, I hope you have a good day.
Okay.
How'd that go?
You did
Guys, have a
amazing.
Merry Christmas.
You
In the name
too.
of Jesus.
Thank you. You're amazing. Couldn't ask for better.
My name is Jacoby. I'm one of the team leads over here in Online Grocery Pickup. I hope you guys come and see me.
Yes.
Have a Merry Christmas.
All day long. Thank you. Oh, I just picked up my groceries, and you saw what Mr. Jacoby Collins did for me. He sang. And y'all, he called me Keister, and that's the reason I'm like, bless his heart, because that's what my grocery pickup says. I ain't changed it in years, and I feel like now I have to change it because it's not my last name, and I want to give honor to my husband. And so when he sung that song, y'all, and I cut the camera to thank him so much, because he came to the trunk singing. And when I say, y'all, when I say, can I record you? And he kind of looked down and he blushed. And then I just cut the camera on and he just started singing. Like, it wasn't even no waiting on him. Because in my spirit, I was like, I got to get you on camera because you're so sweet. You're so special to me. Even though we just met. Because some people have some just terrible spirits. And, listen, when I did my job, y'all know I worked at Walmart 5 years. When I did my job, I loved my job. I loved it. And I was trying to make everybody smile. But to see this young man, and we're probably the same age, I don't know. But to see this young gentleman come in singing and just being a light, y'all, just being a light. Thank God for him. I told him once I cut the camera, I said, I'm a YouTuber. And he said, hold up. He stopped what he was doing. He said, let me subscribe. So he subscribed in my face. You go ahead. And so he subscribes. And then we got to talking about Jesus. And you know how I am about the Lord. You already know. And we got to talking about being saved and how God has brought us along the way. And y'all pray for Jacoby because, he's in the midst of decisions. And I know God is dealing with his heart in regards to life's decisions. He's come through a long ways. And we just sat there for 20 minutes just thanking God. What are we going to do in heaven, y'all? What are we going to do in heaven? Just bypass each other like we ain't going through nothing? we're going to celebrate. But we got to talking about worrying and how he was telling me how God had revealed to him the solidification. Worry means solidifying. And so not to worry, because we all going through stuff. And like I said I was stressed out dealing with a whole bunch. But y'all, Jacoby came in and eased my heart. And it was nothing but the Holy Spirit. And for him to have said that, you know, he has done great things. And we wonder why sometimes God kind of sits us down. And that is to prepare us. And y'all, when he said that is so close to God coming back, I said, you got the Holy Spirit in you. You got the Holy Spirit in you. It's so close. It's so close. And he was just wondering. I said, you're concerned about the things of God. You're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. But it was just picking up Walmart order in here praising the Lord. It can't get no better than that. It just can't. To go through the items so I can get them in the refrigerator. Okay. So this is what's going to be for the charcuterie board. I originally wanted to get more of these, but I had them in packages where they were single packed, and they were just the caramel ones, caramel chocolate. These are the dark chocolate ones, so we'll see what we can do with those. But with having 50 charcuterie boards, it's going to be hard. Got some little Jasmin cookies, crackers assorted. Usually you do that for charcuterie boards. We've got olives, black, and then the regular olives. We've got the little smokies that you saw me get, the grapes and the cloves. And then we've got 3 little small packets. We've got the meatballs. We've got blueberries. They didn't have the blackberries, so they had exchanged for one of the small strawberries, the big pack of strawberries. They didn't have the assorted apples. They just had the green ones, so it is what it is. This is my biggest saver here, the lunch meat, because I would love to be all fancy, but honestly, it just was what it was. It was bang for your buck. And then we're going to do little finger sandwiches as well. And then, like I said, I had gotten the vegetable tray, and baby carriage is really just for decoration. We got the passion fruit, Sprite for drinks, and for later, I usually like to mix some kind of juice and Sprite and put some fruit in there. And then these are our 2 cheeses. We got the 4 pounds of cheddar and then 4 pounds of the mozzarella cheese that we'll cut in blocks. It's cheaper that way than just buying those big bulk packages of the blocks that's already cut. And then, like I said, we needed some kind of variety with the nuts, just to kind of give it a little more protein. And so just a few different types, fruit and nuts, power, blend, and anyway, got 3 different kinds. And then here's our Welch's. Don't have a lot of it. This one's strawberry daiquiri, and then this one is the rose one. I always love the rose one. And let's see, I think that's it on that. We got the chips and the bread for finger sandwiches. And then here is where it gets good. These are what I'm going to put at the bottom of these charcuterie boards, just to kind of have a layer. This is going to be kind of just decoration all around. Again, you saw me get these. These are the cute cups that we are trying to get a good angle. But I just took one out because I'm not going to play with all of them. But they're pink and gold, really fancy. You saw me get the little glitter. We got a balloon set that's super cute. I think it's like 150 in here, not really sure. And then this, I got that off of Amazon, These are super cute. These are dessert plates, pink, really fancy with gold rim, and then just a bigger plate for sandwiches and meatballs and stuff like that. These are what I'm going to tie on the charcuterie board. So you may get a fork, you may get a spoon. And then knives. Not really sure what you're going to need that for, but you might need it. These are what I'm going to hang around the house, and then my tablecloths are going to be pink. These are the charcuterie boards that I got in. They're not really asking because I had hoped, but they're super cute. They're pink. It's pinked out theme. And then this is my fruit tray. And so the other decorations.
Hey guys, so we are headed to the graduation practice, and I think after this I'll be able to pick up my cake. I have not picked it up yet. It is 2:50, and I am already supposed to be up here at the church where the graduation is going to be held, so we can kind of walk and see what it is that we're supposed to be doing, you know, graduation practice.
Graduation rehearsal. My name is Lee Williams, and I work in student success, retention, and TRIO EOC, and we're really excited to have you here. We anticipate our graduation rehearsal should be over within like an hour or so. So it's about 3:08 right now. We're anticipating anywhere from like 4:15 or 4:20 will be done. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just go over a couple of important things. Then we'll hear from our president, Dr. Smith, and then we'll kind of actually
Y'all, so I am sitting up here waiting for the cake to be delivered. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So y'all got to see a little snippet of graduation practice. We are super excited. And then church got canceled. I got that message about an hour or two ago. So what we plan on doing is just going right into decorating and just trying to get that basis for the decorations for tomorrow. When I get up is when the fun starts. I'm just kidding, it's already started. Y'all, when I say it's about the journey, it's not necessarily the destination, because, you know, once it hits Friday, it's all over. And then we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna have a little fun this weekend. But at just the most part, you know, I've taken this whole week off to just enjoy days like today, where the excitement is there. We were taking pictures. We were like recording a little bit of what he was saying and just really soaking it all in. So I'm just excited. I don't know about you, but I am. And it's leading up to the biggest moment in my life, other than giving birth and accepting Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior and getting married. So, y'all, this is a big accomplishment, and so this cake better be top notch. Now, listen, she's amazing. I will link her description at the bottom, because she really is amazing at what she does. And it's been like years since I've gotten a cake from her. The cake is amazing. Now, before I show you this cake, she put her pinky toe in this. She put her pinky toe in it. And, I mean, down to the T, everything I asked her for. And so, you're not going to really get the inside scoop, because it's already going to be out before. Everything's going to be coming out before. But see, this is just me showing you, because it just is what it is. Move! Amazing. I'm not gonna get it out. She put my name tag on there. Like, she is no joke. It's got little pockets in it. Y'all, amazing. She is amazing. She's got band-aids everywhere. Scissors to the side. Amazing. There's my little diploma.
And she got some gauze there.
And got gauze. Amazing. No, I'm super excited. Little band-aids in the back.
Little nurse's hat there.
Love it, love it, love it.
Is
Okay,
that an actual
guys.
band-aid?
No, it's not an actual band-aid.
Oh, speaking of band-aids, I need band-aids.
Trying to see if I can get it without dropping the phone. Anyway, guys, top notch. Amazing. Check her out. I'll leave it in the description box. Babe has killed 2 of the balloons. But how many we still got left, babe? Still got a little bit more to go. He ain't doing that much. He using the bike.
No slave out here.
Okay, guys, so we've been up. It's about 10 o'clock. And so we've probably had like 10 balloons pop, but it's fine. It's okay. So let me reveal it. super excited. So this is the photo booth where we're going to do photos. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and film it while it's still intact. And so, it's not necessarily, let me shut this door real quick. Okay. And here's the archway. And so, we are tomorrow's graduation.
Peace. So we're headed to Mom's house to give the tickets. We just went by my pastor and first lady's house. It's less than 25 hours. I don't really know how many hours it is, but anyway. And so we're dropping off tickets, and then we're going to try to fix the balloon fixture a little bit, because some of those balloons have kind of, shrunk overnight, and I knew it was going to happen. That's why I wanted to wait till the day of, but I'm glad we didn't. And so we can just kind of finesse it to get it to look the way we want it to get. And y'all, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a party. It's a party. So it's going to look like it. All right, guys, pulling in. And so we'll talk to you in just a bit.
Hey guys, it is time for the graduation. I didn't get to really do anything other than record this moment because honestly, you really can't see anything in the car, but we're kind of running behind. And so it is what it is. I'm wearing my pink dress that I wore for my pictures, and I really like this dress. But anyway, we will have more to come.
I know you're scared. You wanna hide away sometimes.
Why is it a whole lounge, Gary? Why is it a whole lounge? Yes.
You just wanna lose
We're
your
right now.
I know you hurt.
You're not live, but let's see how it's live.
When you're down, when you hurt.
Okay. Come on, okay. I have to find the book. I got you. Let me turn. Hold on. Yes. Go like this. I need to zip mine up. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Yes. You better get it, Carrie. Okay. Yes. You're fine. You're fine. Do what?
You just wanna lose your mind. I know you hurt.
Okay, sis.
Just feel it.
I'm sorry. You go ahead. Carrie just do that. Okay, I'm going.
When you're down, when you hurt.
These are my besties. Got me through this year. When I say we laughed and cried, we have laughed and cried. Let me get out of the way. You're trying to come in here.
Lose you forever, chase away all of your bad dreams. You got me. You always got me.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Sherelle Craig.
keep drinking all the toast. It's fine. Look at him. Forgot these beats going
Congratulations, Whitney. You did it.